Welcome back, everyone, to Detroit Become Human. We're getting ready to start up part 21. Took a much needed break in between some play sessions. And I'd like to
I
just
don't know
point
if
out.
I mentioned this, but I like your interior decorating. It really reflects your personality. I mean, I like it.
I gotta say that's kind of what I was gonna bring up. I was gonna mention I love this just opening area to boot up the game. I was gonna comment on the music that was playing, but it ended, I think, to let her speak. But we'll just get started on part 21, and it's kind of nice backing out of the game for a while and seeing the new things she has to say every now and then. We should be. I'm trying to think where we last left off. I believe we might be back to Marcus. I feel like, I think the last thing, of course you guys might have just watched it, but I believe we were in the snowy pirate area. Oh no, we're Connor. Okay. This would have taken place right after I failed to get the deviant stripper android, I guess. Hopefully Hank can forgive me, and hopefully he can forgive me for doing a quick sweep before I go right up to him. Looks like they're leading me through that gate, but we'll just make sure. Of course, I always apologize. I know for some people they may not like all this side stuff, but hopefully some appreciate me trying to find any little tiny thing to look at or read. Like, oh, I thought we might have had a magazine. Yep, we do. Kind of like a young Ben Stiller mixed with Robert Downey Jr. Alright, what happened to the man of the century? The mysterious Mr. Kamsky. Politics in focus. Are American senators really corrupt? China earthquake kills 10,000 people. Now I know I've read those articles before. Alright, in 2028, Elijah Kamsky was our man of the century. His creations have transformed our world. Androids didn't just revolutionize the economy, they changed the way we live, restructured our family life, and altered the balance of society forever, whether for good or bad. Shortly after, Kamsky had disappeared, ousted as CEO of CyberLife and living in obscurity outside the media glare. The man of the century has left the very world that he created. Kamsky's story begins in 2018 when commercial property in Detroit was cheap and attracting many startups. The college graduate bet what little he had on developing an Android prototype and spent years to no avail until hitting on two breakthroughs, Blue Blood and biocomponents. After unveiling his first working model, which publicly passed face-to-face Turing tests and stunning the world, plans were laid for mass production, and CyberLife rapidly became the most valuable stock in the world. Yet at the peak of CyberLife's powers, when the company was approaching $500 billion valuation, I assume that's what that means, rumors emerged that Kamsky disagreed with his shareholders over strategy. He later departed under mysterious circumstances. Today, sources claim Kamsky is living in a luxurious villa by the water, somewhere on the outskirts of his beloved Detroit, refusing all visitors and spending his time exclusively with androids. And the most interesting question remains unanswered. What's in the mind of the mysterious Mr. Kamsky? Alright, let's check the second article. Markets predict war. Stock exchange falls 10% on fear of Arctic conflict. President Warren at 33% approval. CyberLife, world's first $1 trillion company. The aggregated U.S. stock exchange closed trading 10 points down yesterday, following a string of similarly poor performances in recent weeks. Financial experts are attributing this poor performance to huge devaluations of consumer stocks at the market as the market continues to bet that America will go to war over the Arctic sooner rather than later. This assessment is supported by healthy performance of military stocks, with aviation and weapons weapons manufacturers enjoying unprecedented growth, investors are also continuing to favor CyberLife because of its partnership with the Department of Defense to develop and supply military androids. With Russia and the United States continuing to dominate world news, and neither side likely to back down, the market is expected to continue falling. Well, that's not good for my stocks. Alright, let's see here. See if I can hop on the playset area. Hank won't be too upset. Nope, won't let me get on the seesaw. That did not look comfortable. Let's see here. Imagine we'll hit a wall going this way. I wonder if you can see him in advance. I feel like you can see like a red tint right there. Yep. Okay. I don't know if you can see it from real far away. Alright. Maybe they just don't want me to play on anything. Connor doesn't seem the type. Double check the swing. See if I can at least walk through them. Nope. Hard invisible wall right there. Alright, Hank. Sorry to be a disappointment.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
For what, Hank? Give me exposition.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
Why are you so determined to kill yourself?
Some things I just can't forget. Whatever I do, they're always there, eating away at me. I don't have the guts to pull the triggers, so I kill myself a little every day. That's probably difficult for you to understand, huh, Connor? Nothing very rational about it.
Wow. I kind of want to learn more. I don't know if let's just go down the line.
You should stop drinking, Lieutenant. It could have serious consequences for your health.
If you didn't know.
Idea.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
Oh, there we go.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Yeah, we spent all his
I
money.
wish we had found that girl that killed that guy. Maybe she had a reason. Maybe she was just defending herself.
Huh.
It didn't want anything, Lieutenant. It was a deviant, that's all there is to it.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
You know exactly what I am. In any case, I don't see how that's relevant to the investigation.
Nothing else matters to you but your goddamn investigation, huh? No doubts, no mistakes, no weaknesses. Human being just like me, only perfect.
Nothing matters more to me than this investigation. But I understand if you have a different point of view.
Ooh, heyo.
I could kill you. just come back as if nothing happened. But are you afraid to die, Connor?
Dang it.
I would certainly find it regrettable to be interrupted before I can finish this investigation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
I doubt there's a heaven for androids.
Having existential doubts, Connor? Sure you're not going deviant too?
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am not.
I don't like this. Okay. Good
Where
deal.
are you going?
To get drunker. I need to think.
Maybe perhaps because of everything we did earlier, it unlocked that friend path, so that was the trigger of whether or not he pulled the trigger. So had we maybe not saved him from falling off that building and a couple other elements, maybe he actually would have just killed us on the spot and we had to reboot again. Sure, he would have got a little reprimand for that. Alright, 64%. Looks like most of it, of course, was just discussions. Yeah, okay. So, everything looks pretty straightforward. I almost assume that this choice over here that I missed probably was something that had to be unlocked that I missed in a previous chapter. Maybe the Eden Club scene, because maybe if I would have stopped her, there was another option of speaking. Showed fear. Oh, we didn't put up the world stats, but I'll do that real quick. Let's see. For the most part, I don't even remember discussing Russian roulette, really. Showed fear. Hank is placated. Looks like, of course, the majority of us were able to calm Hank down so he didn't shoot us. Alright, well, that's going to do it. That was a pretty quick part. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for the next one. I'm Happy Tangent. We'll see you then.